Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been some time, you guys, but I have truly genuinely missed you all. I am really excited. I have several videos that are coming your way. Catch up with you guys. I have a vlog coming up of Joelle and I's trip to Mexico, which was amazing. I feel like it's been about 3 weeks since we came back and I'm still kind of on that high of like, okay, what's next? I want to go on the next trip and the next trip. We had such an amazing experience. As you know, Joelle is a military veteran and has only been out of the service for about 1.5 years. So he has not, as an adult, truly traveled. So for him, it was just eye-opening. For me, it was just great to experience that opportunity with him. But all right, I don't want this intro to be like 5 minutes long. You feel me? As you saw by the title, I will be testing out a new foundation. You girls and guys love when I do foundation reviews. As a darker complected sister, half of the hang up when testing out drugstore products is just the breadth or range of color, shall I say, and the lack thereof. So this is no different. Let me just keep it 100. This is no different in this circumstance. I will be testing out COVERGIRL's Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I got this in the shade Soft Sable, which is indeed the deepest shade they go. Now, it could be just my demographic where I live. That's all they're giving you as far as melanin. Or it could be COVERGIRL's actual range of shades. And I'll definitely link any additional information below if indeed they have something darker than Soft Sable. But they speak relatively highly about this. It does have SPF in it, which is great. This is a foundation with vitamins. And it is oil-free, lightweight, full coverage makeup. The formula hydrates and includes a complex of the SPF that I mentioned, vitamins, and antioxidants. So it is, you know, has a bit of benefits with the foundation. You know, sorry, I got completely distracted there. But nice glass packaging, cute top. Pump is an absolute must. So I'm really excited to see how this will play out. I have some other videos that I want to film for the rest of the day, so I hope to get a good amount of wear time so that I can kind of give you a full circle review. Y'all know how I do sometimes. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come back, but the struggle must be real. Like by the end of the day, coming back on here, it can be a little, you know, like overwhelming. So if I'm able to capture all the information, of course I will share that with you. But if you guys are interested in how I apply this foundation, how I set the look, and just an overall demo and review, then keep watching. Okay, first things first, I have already moisturized my face with my L'Oreal Revitalift moisturizer. Y'all, this moisturizer here, she was gifted to me through, I believe, Influencer. If you're not familiar with that, you guys, I'll make sure to link that information below. But it was a 14-day hydrating moisturizer challenge with L'Oreal, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I can appreciate that it has a little bit thicker consistency, so at night when I apply it, you know how I always talk about the skincare and needing it to be relatively greasy is what I like to say. You need to be shining to the gods when you go to bed so that all of that product really saturates the skin and works throughout the night. Helps with fine lines, keeping you moisturized, you know, all the good benefits that moisturizers be saying they do. This is no different. So you'll hear more about this in my monthly favorites because she's been added to that party. But nonetheless, I've already moisturized my face. I'd be lying to y'all if I said that I wasn't going to prime. But because this is real life and we really want to attach the product with a primer, I'm going to go in with a primer. Okay? So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is in the base mattifying primer. And I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone area because at the end of the whole entire day, this is the problem. This is the area that gives me the most problems. So I'm just going to apply this and then I'm going to go in with my Nars Pore and Shine Control Primer. And I'm going to put that in the perimeter of my face. And more on my chin. I'm going to use my Morphe Highlight and Contour Sponge. She's a little dirty. Don't judge. I've been using her all week to kind of test it out for you guys. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. It doesn't have the consistency of say like the Real Technique sponge, but it definitely is no beauty blender, honey. She's not bouncing like a beauty blender. So this is like a happy medium. You can tell that it has more of a silicone feel, but it absorbs a lot of the water, which you want like the beauty blender. You just make sure that you squeeze all the excess, use a towel or, you know, over the sink, however have you. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this. Girl, how about you unlock the top? Squeeze this on my hand. Needs a little air to get the product going. So I'm going to do 3 pumps. So there she is right there. As far as color, oh yeah, just dip your finger right on in there. As far as color, I'm feeling relatively confident about this. I feel like it has the same shade as my Studio Fix from MAC. But I'm going to go ahead and place this all over. It smells like alcohol. But it's not that strong. Not like 99 proof, you know what I'm saying? It's like 50-50. Then you want to get that excess that you then scooped up in your nail. You know how that go. And then I like to take some of the extra that's on the back of my hand and put it on a beauty blender. And then I'm going to go ahead and bounce it in. So what we thinking so far? Okay. So that is just one layer. They do say that it's light to medium coverage, which I'm definitely getting. She's definitely good for the summer. She's not something that I would probably use in the winter because I like a full face, like a full coverage face. So, but definitely cute if you're going to the beach and you want to kind of do a little once over, especially since she has, girl, I can talk about these products like they are men and women, okay? But, especially since it has SPF in it. So I'm just going to continue to buff this in my skin. And I do like to put some foundation over my eyes to kind of neutralize that dark coloring. As far as color goes, I feel like she is a really good match. It's definitely complementary to my skin tone. What I'm seeing in the monitor, I hope that you guys are seeing a true match. I feel as though it's matching my neck area, like it's a seamless finish. But as you can see here, as far as coverage, you can still see some of my spots and some of my areas that are not fully covered. So I mean, they say that it's buildable, right? It says lightweight to medium coverage. Oh, I'm sorry, lightweight to full coverage. So it's buildable. So that's definitely dope. So you can assess how much coverage you want. Rather than, you know, some full coverage foundations that would just be like scalpel on and you ain't seeing nothing. But if you have even darker circles or darker scarring, nothing wrong with going in with the concealer first to really spot conceal and then apply this foundation. I'm going to go in with one more layer. All right, so that's a second layer. As you can see, it's still kind of settling into the skin and drying. I am going to conceal and contour set, and then I'll be right back. All right, gems, I finished my complete face. I did film the eyeshadow look that you see right here. That'll be in another video, wearing the same shirt. So sorry about that. But nonetheless, I wanted to come on and talk about this foundation, this COVERGIRL Vitalist. I actually like it. I actually like it. I know that I could be a little difficult and y'all be like, Amber, you ain't priming your skin right. Amber, don't use the brush like that. And I appreciate that feedback. Don't get me wrong. But I genuinely like it. Now, I haven't worn it for a long period of time. I do have some errands I need to do, take. I need to go pick up Lola from the damn puppy spa because they didn't call me and told me, come get this girl. So I will be out in the elements for a little bit. I highly suggest it. I can't remember the price. I feel like she's less than $11, but I'll make sure to list that below. If you are in the range of NW47 and Studio Fix or a Y535 and Nars, I'm trying to think of what other foundations. If you are Cappuccino and Revlon, honey, then I really feel like Soft Sable is going to be the foundation for you. I absolutely obsess over finding drugstore foundations that are just as flawless as high-end over-the-counter like retailer foundation. Like I love to gag the girls with, oh, what you wearing, girl? COVERGIRL, okay? And I feel like I achieved that with this foundation. I love that there's benefits to this foundation that speak to having the SPF in the summertime, because I definitely feel like this could be a good summer go-to for me, and I'm going to continue to use it. It's oil-free, so it's definitely going to be great for us oily to combination girls. I would never put anything on my skin that you yourself cannot wear. So if you have any questions, make sure you list that in those comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Put them reaches out there. She's trying to get to 10,000, you know, just small potatoes. I'll make sure to also have the other video of me using the Jaclyn Hill palette on these eyes, child. I'll make sure to link that somewhere above. But other than that, I love you. I adore you. I want you all to shine bright. And until our next video, bye.